Good evening. Hello. So I'm going to look myself up. Let's see where I am. Yeah. Where am I? Here, I think. I have to find myself, otherwise I can't see your remarks. Oh, there I am. I think I've got it. Yes. Hello. Good evening. Yeah. Okay, good. I'm here. I was in a bit of a hurry to get home. The weather was quite good today, and as of tomorrow it will be a lot colder. So my children said, "Oh, Mommy, are we going to get an ice cream?" And I said, "Okay, I will get an ice cream with you." But then I had to hurry home to get here in time. Hello. Good evening. Or good morning. Yeah, for some people it's good morning or good afternoon. Hi, Sue from Texas. Hello, I will just wait a minute. Hi, Anna. Oh, hello from Sweden and Norway. Good to see you. Kennewick, Washington, Illinois. Good to see you. Well, good to see you in the comments. Quebec. Oh, I wish we could travel again. I would love to visit all those places where you live. Montreal, yeah. Okay, I'm just having a bit of tea. Okay, what am I going to do tonight? Well, I'm going to work in my square journal. This is my journal. It used to be black. It's the black journal like this one. I still have to alter this one, but I have done this one already. And I'm going to make pages in my journal. I'm going to open this because my examples are in here. And I don't want to forget anything, so I will just place it there in this journal. It's the square journal from the art journal specials from Elizabeth Craft Designs. It's a great size to work in. I think it's a great size to work in, and it doesn't take too long to make very nice pages. Yeah, it's a nice cover, isn't it? Yeah, I loved it too. It was not easy to make, but I love how it turned out. Okay, I've got all this stuff here. I'm going to work with a Picture It collection. I'm going to work with the new beautiful blooms stamps. I'm going to work with all kinds of different collections. I also have something from the Planner Essentials. Well, I have a lot of things here, so let's see what it will be. Yeah, it's the Picture It collection is now available everywhere. That's good news. That's very good news. Yeah, I know there was a bit of a delay, but now it's available everywhere. Yeah. So let's first show the beautiful blooms stamps. I'm going to do it like this, otherwise it's hard to see, and I think because of the light it's a bit hard to see. This is the rose one, the gratitude one. Very, very, very pretty. And all the stamps have these little dots. Let me see if I have, yeah, I have it stamped here. You see, it all has those little dots. When you color them, then it's easy to see where you have to color it a bit darker because of the dots. You will see where the shadow has to be. Very easy, very well done, because it's not always easy to color flowers. This is the kindness set. I'm going to use a few stamps later on. It's just beautiful. The birds. Have you seen the birds? And it has a little poem on here like, "Be still and the earth will speak to you." Beautiful. It's the Forever stamp set. Good evening. Yeah, the rose is really pretty, but this one as well. There are no strangers, only friends you have not met yet. Friendship. Really beautiful. The blossom. The blossom. Look at that. So detailed. Very, very detailed. And then there's the Hope sets. This is these two are a bit of a favorite, I think. I use these a lot. So I'm going to work with those stems. I've already stamped some, and what I also have done, make them smaller. Look at that. This is the actual size, and I used shrink foil to make them smaller. So I have done that too, just because I like making things like this, you know, and I can hang them on here. It's fun to do, but I can also use them in my planner or in my journal, in the planners of course as well. Have I done this here? No, I will show you later. You can use it in the planner as well. Got a small birdie, small flower, so I just used shrink foil to make these. So much fun to do. Yeah, it's a lot. It's like yeah, I think it's called, Alice help me, it's shrink foil, I think, in English, right? It's yeah, it makes it smaller. It's a sort of plastic. So that's what I've done, but I also have the normal stamps, and I will work with those as well. So I've got a lot. Let's start with the first page. Let me put this aside, and I'm going to work with, what flower shall I work with? One of these two, I think, or these two, I don't know yet. I have some pictures. I have a lot. The rose, I've got the roses as well. I have some tickets and some dies from the Picture It collection. This one as well. Those are etch dies. This is the rose. This one is from the zipper. I'm going to use that as well. Oh, another bird. And this one, I'm going to use everything. I will just lay that here. Okay. And these are the stencils from the Picture It collection. They are very nice, and I use stencils a lot. I use them all the time, so I'm always happy with stencils. You see, they are very, I've used them a lot. They are all so nice. So I'm going to use stencils as well today. Let's put this aside. Shrinky dinky. Yes, Sue, shrinky dinky. Krimpy dimpy, we say in Dutch. Krimpy dimpy. Good. I will show you which die this is from the Picture It collection. This is my book with Art Journal Specials dies. I have a lot. I've saved up a lot over the year, last, well, not even a year and a half, I think. And this is the die, the Polaroid set, I think it's called. This is the die I used to to cut this page, and this will fit in my square journal. I used this one. I also used, can you see it? I also used the zipper. I used the little label. I used this one. I used the tickets. Well, this is all from the Picture It collection. Good. First page. I also have this. Maybe I can use it. I don't know yet. Let's see what it will be. This is my craft sheet. Comes in handy because this is not really suitable for paint and everything, so I always use this one as well. I hope it's not too shiny, not too much light on there, but it does help me. Oh, I'm sorry, Anna, am I being difficult? I just wanted to show you how fun it is to make these from the stamps as well. So, hello Alice. I have used my embossing tool. Yeah, I didn't, Alison, I used my embossing tool to make it smaller, and I placed a book on it, a heavy book. And you also have a tool from Sizzix to make them smaller. I have that too. It's comes in very handy. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to make 2 or 3 pages, but this has the most work in it. Remember these are the washi tapes. I don't know if they're especially from the art journal specials, but they are called the Artsy Scenery washi tapes. And I work with washi tapes quite a lot. I like them very much. It's a good base for your page, and you might not see it at the end, but it's always, you can also always see a little bit. So I'm going to start with this one. I think I will use two different ones. I'm just going to place it randomly on my page and tear it. I love washi tapes. Completely hooked on washi tapes. Let's use a smaller one as well. They're all a bit blue. Where's my beginning? Yeah, thank you, Anna. Yeah, I'm trying to keep up with questions and everything, but I have to look at my page as well sometimes. And I used white foil, a shrink plastic penny, I think it is. It's white. And I used alcohol markers to color it. And I think it's available at many hobby shops. Let's do it like this. And then I'm going to use this one. Brayer. Brayer? Is it called brayer? I don't know how you call it in English. Brayer we say in Dutch, but I think it's the same in English. And a piece of paper and white paint. Hello from Colorado. Yeah, I adore those washi tapes. I really, really do. Brayer in English too. Okay, thank you, Kristen. What I'm going to do, no, I'm going to use the stencil first. I'm going to use, which one will I use? This one, this one. Yeah, let's use this one. Too much choice. And I'm going to use a bit of distress ink, black one. Use whatever you've got. No, I want to distress ink. I want to do one that's not water soluble. I will use this one. Yeah. That's easier for me to work with because I'm going to use paint on it as well. Well. And this is quite easy to do, right? This is not very difficult. And it's a cute background. You will see in a minute. You see? My hands will be black again. Every time I do stuff like this, my hands are black and white and green and all kinds of colors. You see? Fun, right? I will throw this into the water. I will clean this up a bit and close it. Now, all I've got now is the washi tape and the stencil with the black ink. That's all I've done. What I'm now going to do is use white paint and my brayer and go over it. Yep. Just white acrylic paint, nothing expensive, nothing difficult. I just love working with a brayer. I'm going to do that more often. It's really fun to do. Take a bit of paint, roll on a paper, and then on this. So to do that on my craft sheet, otherwise I will damage my background. I'm going to make a bit of a crunchy effect on my page. And I'm trying to read your comments. Yeah, Alison, that's right. You have to have dirty hands, right? It goes automatically with me. want a bit of a crunchy effect. So now you know why I didn't use the Distress ink, because the Distress ink would have been all over my page. Yeah, you can see, you can recognize an artist by their hands. Yeah, true. I was doing something this morning in my junk journal, and there's still ink under my nail from that. I try to clean my hands as good as possible, but I was having so much fun in my junk journal, and I had a bit of time because my children were at school, my husband was at work. I did a lot of housekeeping over the last few days, so I had the morning off. So I said, okay, I'm going to sit on my table and I'm going to craft. Have some crafting fun. So, you see what's happening? It's a bit of a crunchy effect. And if you don't want that, don't do this. But I love the crunchy effect. Oh. Yeah. When I took a mixed media course a few years ago, yeah, else I know it's I tried to clean my hands, but you know, in 10 minutes, bless you, in 10 minutes it's like this. Well, okay, fine. But when I took a course, a mixed media course a couple of years ago, one of the students was really afraid to get her hands dirty, so she wore sort of plastic gloves, and I just thought, why? But I can, if you don't want that, yeah, you can use gloves as well. Yeah, of course. And I'm just doing this until I'm satisfied. I think I'm satisfied. I think it will be okay like this. So now I have a bit of a crunchy page. I'm going to dry it a bit. It's acrylic paint, so it dries quite fast. I won't make a noise too often. And now I'm going to stamp, and I'm going to stamp with which sets, where is it? Here, the kindness set. I'm going to use, I think, this one. No, Alison, the washi tape will stick. If it doesn't, just put a bit of a glue under it. It will be fine. Or if you're afraid it won't stick, then yeah, just put some glue under it. It won't be a problem. And I'm just layering and layering. So. You see, that's pretty. Going to use another one as well. Okay. Going to use 2 of those. I love these for, if you write in a journal, you can use them on the side as well, because they're quite thin stamps, if you know what I mean. It's quite delicate. And it's pretty on the side, and you can write a story next to it. If you do a daily or something like that, a daily journal. Let's do this one here. You have to go catch the boat. Okay, that sounds quite funny. lose something here. Yeah. Okay. Then, and I'm going to whitewash this a bit as well. Just going to dry it. Because it's slow drying ink, so that's why I'm drying it. I'm going to push this to the background as well. So that will be enough, I think. And I will dry this too. Yeah, Cora, I love layering. Mixed media mostly is all about layering. Layer after layer after layer. It's so much fun to do, and if you don't like something, you just put another layer on it and you've gotten rid of it. It's easy. Then I'm going to use, which one I'm going to use? I think this is a bit too big for this page. I will use this one. This is pretty. And I'm going to color this flower. Yeah, I'm going to color this one. And I'm going to use watercolor for that. This is one of my watercolor sets. And I'm going to use blue as well. Let's use blue. This is pretty blue. And I'm not very difficult coloring flowers. I just wanted to have a color and some depth. So first I'm going to paint a thin layer, and then I'm adding color later on. And you see where the dots are and where the stripes are. It has to be darker there. I mostly use Daniel Smith watercolors because of the quality. This is actually a handmade one. And watercolors are quite easy and quite forgiving. If it's too dark, just clean your brush, take some water, and it's lighter again. It's very forgiving. But don't make it difficult. It doesn't have to be difficult. Let's see if it's too light. Yeah, it can be a bit darker. Not that dark, but I can take it off with water. Don't be afraid to use water. Yes, I did fussy cut these flowers. Yeah. And I did it before I went live, otherwise you will just see me stamping and cutting, and that's not very nice, is it? And a bit of green. Which green will I use? This one. It doesn't have to take long. Yes, I use watercolor paper. I use, I don't know what it is in English, but it's 200 grams in Dutch. It's not too thick, otherwise I can't cut it anymore, but I use a firm watercolor paper. And that's it. Ready. And then it's a matter of gluing it when it's dry. It first has to dry. But when it's dry, I will place it on here. And I will add a picture. I think this one. I think that one. I received some flowers because I have a new job and it was my birthday last week, so I have a picture of those beautiful flowers. And I wanted to have, I wanted them in my journal, so I think this is going to be it. Just glue it on the paper and ready. Yeah, I don't have the watercolors from Elizabeth Craft Designs. I can't tell you anything about it. I'm sure it's great quality as well. I don't have it. So, yeah, I think they're sold out, Alison. You're right, because I couldn't get my hands on it, so I can't say anything about it because I don't have it. So I'm just using what I've got. That's all. So I love making these kind of pages. I will just place that here. Ready. Ready, ready, ready. Yeah, I love fussy cutting as well, Els. I don't mind at all, but I can imagine if you have, if you don't have the hands for it, then yeah, cutting dies will come in handy. Well, that's page 1. Quite easy, right? Yeah, Els is asking who wants dies, because yeah, if a lot of people want that, maybe it can be arranged. But I just love fussy cutting, so good. Next one. That's my lamp. Oh, that's my light. Sorry. I have to do this differently because otherwise it will go wrong. Good. The second one. No, not that one. I'm doing the wrong one. Where is my example? Here. For the second one, I'm going to use the stencil as well, and I'm going to use the roses. First, the stencil. This is pretty, right? The stencil, which one will I do? I think this one. This one is nice as well, so let's do this one. I'm going to use modeling paste with this one. This is just regular white modeling paste. And I'm just going to use modeling paste through the stencil. I'm not going to do the whole page, just part of the page, because I want to stamp on the right as well. So I'm only doing this part. Just like butter. So, a baby wipe, and this one is going into the water. There we go. Good. Going to dry the modeling paste because otherwise I can't paint on it. So I will make a bit of a noise. And when it's done, I'm going to do something extra. I think it's okay like this. I think it's nice to add some more texture to the page, and you can do that in several ways, of course. Yeah, these stencils are great, Kim. I just love them. I use them so often. You can, if you have some of those micro beads, you can use them on there, or if you have like these little artsy stones, you can use them on there. I have something that's called Pumice Coarse Medium. Don't know exactly what it is. It's like a stone paste, but whatever you've got. You can even go outside and do some sand in your modeling paste, or little stones in your modeling paste. You can use all kinds of stuff. And I'm going to use this. I'm going to add a bit of a texture to this page. And then I'm going to color. But you see, it's more like little stones in a sort of a paste. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's fun stuff. It's all about the texture on the page. That will be enough. Yeah, those stencils are so great. And I'm going to dry this as well. And once this is dry, I can color it. And this is going to be quite a quick page, I think. And it needs to be dry, so bear with me. Yes, I am using the newest sets of stencils. There are 10, and they're all quite lovely to use. I love this one as well, and well, they are all, this one too. It's really nice. These stripes, I've used them a lot as well. These are great. This is comes in very handy, and this is just beautiful. You can use this with a pen and make little flowers on your page by drawing it. I think that's right. Yeah, they are really great. This is the set from the Picture It collection from the Art Journal Specials. It's really, really great stuff. Great stencils. Okay, Well, I've got my stencil with modeling paste. I've got some extra texture on there, and I'm going to use my watercolors again, just because it's a fun medium. There it is. And all I'm going to do is add some color, or 2 colors, I don't know. Let's see, what pictures will I use on there? Then it's easier to define a color if you have a picture. This one's nice. This is from my children and my sister's children together, and I want to have them in my journal, so I'm going to use this one. So I have to see what colors there. There's orange, a bit of orange. This is a burnt orange. That will be fine. I think this is a good color. Cold and orange. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I have to get a ring else. It's easier than this because I'm going to lose them like this. I have to put a ring through it. It's easier. Let's see. I'm going to use gold and orange. It will fit the pictures. Yeah, Anna, if you share, like and comment on this video, you can win a gift certificate. So don't make it too difficult, just add some color. That's a bit too much water. Going to dry this and see if I have to add a bit more color or if this is enough. Let's see. Let's try this. Hello. Yeah, this is watercolor paper as well. Yeah, so I don't have to prep it or anything because it can handle a lot of water. I practically always use watercolor paper for my pages in my journal. I'm just adding a bit more orange, and then I'm going to color the flower again, another one this time. I will just let it dry. Yeah. Okay, the colors will match the picture. There we go. I'm going to use the rose. I think I want to use the rose. This one. One of the smaller roses. I will just show you the set. This is the rose set, and I will use this one. And maybe this one, but this one. And maybe this one. I don't know yet. I have both. I have all of them here. You see? Yeah, let's color them. Thanks, Nancy. Yeah, Amy, it's a great size to work on. It doesn't take long to create a page, and if you just if you have a few pictures or you just want to write in a journal, you don't have to work hours on one page to do that. It's quite fast. It works quite fast. It's a great size to work with. What color will I do this? Maybe orange as well. And again, I'm not going to be very difficult while painting this. I'm just adding color. On this one as well. Yeah. And when it's done, I'll just glue everything on my page and then it's ready again. It goes quite fast. I will dry it, otherwise it will go wrong. I did fussy cut the stems, yes I did. Els just asked if there are people who want to have cutting dies with them, because not everybody likes to fussy cut. But I always fussy cut. Yeah, I do. So maybe it's not exactly the way it should be done, but this is all about color. And it works. Oh, green, not orange. Green. Good. So it really goes quite fast. And then let's see, how will we do this? I want the pictures on here. I can't stamp anymore, but that's okay. No, this is not okay. I'm going to make everything a green. So. Let's see if it's better now. Yeah. Yeah, Jane, a lot of practice. It takes a lot of practice. I'm going to color this as well. I don't like the white. So if you think, what is she doing? I'm just getting rid of the white. Yep, that's much better. There we go. Yeah. Well, these stamps are great for Mother's Day anyway, Sue. It's for cards and everything. Yeah, definitely. I will just glue it on there. It's not quite dry yet. I'm trying to work too fast because I want to do one more page. Normally I would just let it dry naturally, but I want to do one more page, so I'm trying to hurry myself in doing that. And if it's not dry enough, I will just glue it again later. No problem. Let's see how we do this. Yeah, and I'm going to do something else as well. I'm going to glue this down. Yeah, but always check, if you do this with pictures, check the colors in your picture and match it to your page. You will get a lovely effect. I won't use this one. The roses are just standing there and I don't really like that. So I have a bit of, what is this? A paste. This is with a lot of glitter in it, but it's just a paste. And I'm going to make it look like it's like a bit of it, like it's in the earth. I'm going to add a bit of earth. And then I'm going to ask you for 1 second because my children are going to bed and I want to have a kiss. And yeah, and of course you can have a kiss. So that's what I mean. Ja? Ja. Nou, wat rusten. Oh. Wat rusten. And my daughter as well. Wat rusten, lieverd. Doei doei. Doei. So, yeah, I have shimmery earth. I thought it was another one, but okay. This will be fine as well. I have one that's less shimmery, but I think I took the wrong one out of the box. But hey, okay, it's fine. Look. Oh, that's great, right? I love it. I will dry it. No, we don't really do it with, at least we don't do red roses or something with Mother's Day. I do. My mother lives on the other side of our country, and in this Corona time I don't see her a lot, but I will send her flowers. Yeah, definitely. And I will probably make a card with these flowers, because she loves flowers. And not exactly like the red roses and then... Yeah, yeah, Ingrid, they have to go to bed. They don't like it, but they have to. No, they will. They will go to bed without problems. And now I'm going to have a problem because I want to work on the other side, and this, it will take a bit of time to dry. Well, let's see what I can do about that. I will just put this underneath. Okay, so now I have 2 pages ready, and I'm going to try a 3rd one. The last one. And I'm going to do this because this is not quite dry yet. I'm going to work on this side. And I'm going to use a stencil again. Let's see where my example is. Yeah. And this time I'm going to use, and that's my husband here on the background. I'm going to use things from the Picture It collection. I have one of the edge dies, special. That's fun to use. I like this one. This is the ticket die. This one as well. I might do the zipper, and I have the label, and I have these. Maybe I will do that later, but I will do this one. I just have to change. Yeah. And this is going to be a fast page, and I'm going to use the little flowers as well. The one with the crimpy dimpy, with the foil. I will use a few, not this one. Let's see. I don't know yet. Let's see. First I'm going to use the stencil again, and I am going to use the distress ink this time. Let's use black, because it fits with the tickets. Let's see. Yeah, let's hope soon we can all visit each other again very soon. In our country they're very slow with the vaccines, but I hope it will be kind of ready this summer. Let's do this one. And now I'm just going to use it with the distress ink. Oh, other side. Yeah, you can replay the video, no problem at all. And it will be on YouTube as well, on the Elizabeth Craft Designs channel. You can always see the videos again, that's no problem. So, yeah, nice backgrounds that will go into the water. I am using the stencils a lot, I am. Let's see. And I want to use the zipper stamp. This one, well, I think the brushes, there are a lot of brands who have these brushes. This is from a Dutch brand. It's called Nelly Snelle. It's really, but I think a lot of brands have them. Well, these are my Elizabeth Craft Design stamps, not all of them, because I have a few bigger ones that are upstairs, but I can see my zipper there already. So, yep. Yeah, friend, you're welcome. It's always fun to learn something new, right? And everybody has different ideas. It's great to learn from one another and to learn new techniques, yeah. Just try them out. And this is all from the new Picture It collection, which is now available everywhere. Great news. So let's stamp the zipper. And I'm going to use the cutting die part on it. Here. Oh, other way around. Like that. So there's a stamp with a zipper, and there's a cutting die as well, and it's part of the Polaroid set. I showed you that at the beginning of this live. I showed which dies I'm going to use today. This is going back. And in my, there you go. Going to glue this one on there. Where's my glue? Yeah, Kristen, it's so much fun to work in the square journal. It's such a great size. There we go. So now I have, and it's really sticking on there, that's okay. Now I have the zipper with the stamp and the cutting die together. Great, right? I love the zipper. Then I am using the tickets, and I am going to use the label as well. Let's do it like this. I'm going to make a small hole, and then I don't know, is it a brad? Do you call this a brad? You can open it. It's a split pen, we call it in Dutch. I'm going to put that through there. I'm making a small hole. Yeah, Jane, I hope it will get to you as well, because I know it's in the neighborhood, I think. Just make a small hole. Put this on there. Put this and then ready. Why am I doing this? Well, I have these small the stems. I shrink the stems. I'm going to, well, quite hang them on here with I'm going to show you in a group, but I'm going to do it like this. Like a chain. That's what I want to do here. Like that. And I will glue it on there. I will add the picture. Don't know which one yet. I have several pictures. These are pictures from friends of mine. Here we are 16 and this is last year and this is in between. So I wanted to use the pictures somewhere. I don't know yet. I will add the picture later. Maybe from my walk. Yeah, that's great too. I went to the forest and I made some great pictures. I will add a picture later. I'm going to glue that on here. And I'm going to make a chain of flowers and I'm going to hang it on this bread, like that. You see what I want to go, what I want to do? And then I'm going to add a picture here. That's what I want to do with this page. Good. I think I'm there. This is what I wanted to show you. I almost managed 3 pages today, within an hour. Okay, good. I think this you will see in the group later on. I will show you later on. And I will show you again what I did today. So I added the beautiful bloom stems on these pages and I combined it with the Picture It collection, which is a great fun collection. And you can use this in all kinds of ways and it's so much fun. And this zipper is great. They have so much great stuff in the collection. Yeah, but I think you have seen it in the groups. You probably have. Good. That's it for me. I worked quite hard to get everything done, but it's done. Thank you very much for watching. And well, you will see the results in the group as well. Don't forget to share, like, and comment on this video. You can do it for a few more minutes and you can win a gift certificate. And well, I will see you next time. Thank you very much. Bye bye.